Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail. CARPRO Retyre. 500 milliliters for $18. This is a simple surfactant to clean rubber, especially tires, and that will clean the slate for your favorite dressing, coating, whatever you want to apply to your tires. Tires are actually very, very porous. You can imagine all the gunk that gets stuck in those little pockets. I have two tires. One has a bunch of browning on it, and the other one has white walls. So we can see just how this performs. This is a foaming nozzle. I'm not a big fan of the concentrated foaming nozzles, but we're going to apply liberally to the tire. We're going to let it sit for about 3 minutes or so. I'll fast forward to keep the length of this video reasonable, and we'll see how the product works. We want to see it start to break down the browning of the tire, which can be old sealants, dressings, or coatings that you apply, and really, you can see it right now starting to break down that gunk. We're going to let it sit and dwell for a minute. We'll speed up the video and we'll rinse before it starts to dry. And I'm just going to use a hose. We want to see what the product can do with no agitation whatsoever. That's what gives me the most information. Okay, we'll let that tire dry in the direct sunlight, and while we're doing that, we'll come over to the tire with the white walls, and we'll cover half of the tires so it stays dry and stays away from any cleaning chemical whatsoever, because we're going to compare this tire cleaner with a relatively same one, but much, much cheaper. So let's douse this tire with the foam cleaner, let it dwell again for a few minutes, and then we'll rinse. Will it be able to clean the white wall without agitation? We can easily see it breaking down some of the gunk, and it's running down the tire. So before it starts to dry, we'll rinse it free. Immediately, I could see the white walls nice and bright. And remember, this is without any agitation from a tire brush whatsoever. So let's take the cover off the other side and we'll put it on the area we just cleaned without touching it whatsoever. We're going to use something that does the exact same thing, comes out of the exact same nozzle, comes out the exact same way as a foamer, as a concentrated stream. But instead of $18, I picked this one up for $4. Let's see what we can do and let's compare results. I mean, it's breaking down that gunk, the browning on the tire as well, is it not? Pretty much at the same rate immediately. So we'll let it sit there. We'll let it dwell. I will fast forward a bit and then we'll rinse the tires freely of the foam cleaner. We'll remove the coverings and let it sit in direct sunlight till it is dry completely so we compare both sides. Now, although we have much improvement, the right side still has a little bit of browning towards the lip of where the rim would be. The other side actually did pretty well. A little bit of browning towards the bottom of the tire. And we're going to see the same thing on the other side, and the lettering is almost just as white. It's a shade darker. I don't know if that's coming through in the camera, but in person here on the right side, the CARPRO product has the white walls looking a bit brighter, but you could see more of the browning on the right side. $14 difference between the two products. Guys, down in the comment section, I would just like you to tell me, is it worth $14 more? Are they close enough where it doesn't matter which one you would grab? What do you prefer to clean your tires before your favorite dressing or coating? So in the meantime, while you're down there typing, I'm going to clean the tire with the white wall lettering with just a little bit of agitation from a tire brush, and then we'll rinse, we'll let it dry, and we'll come take a look, and we'll see what performance the tire cleaner can give you. The lettering, nice and bright. Let's let this tire dry. We're going to come back in a few minutes and take a look. And as we do, nice and clean. It did a great job with just a little bit of agitation, not much effort. I really enjoy CARPRO products, but I'm just not sure if this is that much better than what's already out there. I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate.